Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So we had a move down, we had the CPI data come out, but we have formed another pin bar off this level. And remember I said to you yesterday this level is a massive weekly level, and I'd be really surprised to see us break through that without a massive catalyst. And that level is 15,627, and we've basically held it again. Now, for me, there's a story of threes here, so you can see tail, 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 and after hours we are climbing at the moment. I wouldn't say that that is positive at the moment. We are technically in a downtrend on the 8th hour, so we need to break above the high of the week before we start getting back into positive territory from an 8-hour perspective. So we start drilling down through the time frames. The 3 hour, in a big move down, we're coming up back into an area of what could be resistance, and this is an 8-hour level. But if you look left on the 3 hour, you can see there's quite a bit of interaction here, and I would say that this little tail here is going to impact us somehow. And you can see we do have a lot of interaction. The further left I go, you can see how many tails are in this little zone I put in. And we'll look at that now on the lower time frames. But from a 3-hour perspective, below the moving averages, trend is down, but we have tails to the upside, massive sell-off here, and then buyers coming in. So your guess is as good as mine at the moment. I don't see a clear trend, and I don't see anything that I really want to believe at the moment. So if we look at the 1 hour, have a look what happened yesterday. Big move up, big sell-off, started moving down, got onto the structure I gave you, and remember there was another level lower down. It was in this zone here at 15,582. Actually pick it up again quickly. There they are there. Okay, so there was the second zone that we're looking at. And if we get down to the 1 hour, you'll see nice trees at bottom off that level, 15,570. So here, if you've got a long here, I suppose it was well worth a scalp off that level. Actually, just putting a trade in there and keeping a 50-point stop loss, you would have got a decent 2-to-1 trade. But nevertheless, what we're looking for is structure, and we don't have structure at the moment. Oscillators don't give us anything. Moving averages don't give us anything. This is still technically looking like something is brewing to the downside. But yesterday's price action disagrees. So 15 minutes, and you can see lots of rejections off this, one rejection off there, back to try and test it. That was just a 150 EMA retest there, down, and now we're above the structure with a moving average crossover. We've got a daily gap here, which is going to be a magnet. So this 15,627 is definitely going to be a magnet, and we'll have to see what happens here. If we do get above 15,712 and build a base up there, and sort of run past it, come back and test it, then I would start looking for opportunities to the upside. But for now, this after hours price action doesn't make sense based on the confusion yesterday. So we've got more data coming out today, so I think I'm again just leaning towards sitting quietly in my corner and not doing anything. I'm not trying to get myself burnt. But you will find on the lower time frames, and that's if you've got the time for that, that there will always be opportunities for quick trades, quick scalps, etc. So here's a good example here. This is off that daily level at 15,570. Inside bar, engulfing bar. Perfect opportunity to jump in off on top of this. Tight stop loss. You can see 20-30 point stop loss, and you can very quickly make your money out of that. So for me today, I am leaning towards sitting quietly. There's lots of gaps on this move up. I don't trust this move up. Definitely not jumping in long at the moment, not until we clear this little zone here between 15,712 and 15,705. We clear that on the hourly, back to retest it. That would give me the indication that we have a potential reversal here, and that would set up a double bottom target or an inverse head and shoulders target. Here is a shoulder, here is a head, and there's a right shoulder. That would do that for me, but I just don't trust it at the moment. Not with oscillators where they're heading to at the moment, and not with the moving averages. So, and if you look left, you've got a lot of chaos here for us to get through, and I don't believe we're just going to shoot through that without some catalyst. So anyway, I am sit on hands. That's basically what I'm saying, and hope it helps you somewhat, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.